Welcome to TR3B channel! Today I want to show you some armour that's particularly hard to get in the game of Fallout 76, and this is why. Check it out! If you're after a safe and cheap marketplace to get a hold of legacy weapons, legacy items, or anything that's hard to find in Fallout 76, then check out website EasyNPC. Use code TR3B to get 5% off. Links in the description. Right then, Plip-Plops, this is the armour in question. It is the Strangler Armor on the left and the Fawn Armor on the right, and check it out just how wonderful this looks. But did you know this is one of the hardest armours to get in the game? I'll show you what that is in a minute, but for now just check out the entirety of both these sets of armours. Isn't they just beautiful? The fern, the mushrooms, the gorgeousness of it all, I love it. Very rare. Anyway, this is my personal armour and this is what I've rolled. Personally, it's not great, and I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to try and make some more armour and hopefully roll some better ones. But did you know it is so hard and takes so long to get this armour? It's a right wind up, to be honest. So I'm just going to show you the bits I've got at the moment. You know, I've been playing this game a long time, and you know, it does take a long time to actually make some decent sets of armour with this. Anyway, this is how you get the armour. You need to do the Wasteland mission and come to Vault 79, go down into the vault and speak to a very sketchy looking Regs inside. Take a left here. Here he is, he's usually here. You go to him and this is what he's got for sale. Now, I've played this game for a while, so I've got a few bits already, but here is the Strangler Armor, and check out how expensive, ridiculously overpriced the armor is. Look, was it 1, 2, 3? It's a lot of gold. Look at that, look. I think it's about almost 7,000 lumps of gold, so you're going to be a while making that, believe me. This is the Fawn Armor, a little bit more cheaper, but look, still very expensive. And there is the mask as well, which is ridiculously overpriced. But this is what you need to buy to even start making the armour. You need to make sure you've done a Wasteland of missions, come down to Regs and buy all of this. Takes forever. But luckily, I've been playing this game forever and we managed to get it. There's a solar armour there, we'll go over that in a minute, but that is basically exactly the same as the Fawn Armour. Now, the solar armour I don't think is worth getting, because all it is doing is regenerating your health and your teammates' health if you're over 60% health, which for a bloody build ain't no good. Anyway, I'll start with the Fawn Armour. Here it is, and what this stuff does is if you get all 5 pieces, melee targets and melee attackers bleed, which is absolutely brilliant. I'll show you that perk in a minute. Plus, you're harder to detect while sneaking, which is a sneak build, believe me, is really handy. Anyway, here I am making some Fawn Armor. Look at what you need to make it. An incredible amount of junk. You need a lot of Vault Steel, which you get from the Purveyor, which ain't cheap, believe me. So it does take a long time, and this is what I've rolled. Some more rubbish, I'm sure you'll agree. But at last, I went to replace my chest piece armour, and I've managed to get an unyielding piece, so I'm quite happy while making this video that I'm going to keep that unyielding piece. I'm going to swap it over the one I've got there, so I can get rid of that. So we're going to keep the unyielding one. Thank you very much. Happy days. It's almost, it's got the 20% less ammo weight as well. But this is what the Fawn Armour does. Check it out there. You can stand here all day with a few Simpacks, and the enemies will come up and hit you, and they'll bleed to death. That's right, they'll bleed to death because they are taking more damage than what you are when they are striking you. Look at that, look. They just die right in front of you. A few Simpacks, you don't even need to hit them. I'm not hitting them there. I haven't struck them, I haven't shot them. They are dying from bleeding just because I'm wearing this full set of armour. As you can see, this is actually scout armour with just the Strangler Heart vines, the veins all over it. And check this out, look. A big group of level 50 ghouls attacking me. Fair enough, I did have to use a couple of Simpacks here, but look, they die, they bleed out, they're dead, and that's why I love this armour, and this is why it is really good. I didn't show any footage of me sneaking around, because you know what that is. You sneak, and you can basically sneak past enemies with your fixer, with your sneak builds, and this just helps it, this armour. Brilliant perk. Also, if you do manage to roll the best perk in the game for armour, I think, which is 75% less chance of being attacked, which is basically the perk from Sentinel Armor. I always try and get that with unyielding, and it usually works for me. Anyway, this is over to the Power Armor. Now check this out. This is my favourite power armour in the game. I love it, but check out how much it costs to make. Yet again, obviously you go down to Regs in Vault 79 to get the plans with the gold bullion, but look at the crazy amount of stuff you need to make this armour. It takes forever, believe me. It took me a couple of weeks to get both these armour sets up. Anyway, look, what I'm doing here, and this is a great, unique variant that you can make with the Strangler armour, and that is that you can put any other of what you've got from the Atomic Shop or any other skin that you've got for power armour, and you can mix and match it with the Strangler armour. Look at that, isn't it amazing? I love it. That was the Red Ranger power armour set there. But anyway, what does this armour do? It does this, look. Whenever you are close to enemies, they will start taking acid damage, and you can see that here clearly because it looks like they're smoking and they're on fire, but it's not. That is the acid damage that you are doing to them, and that is why this for me is the best power armour in the game. Not only because it looks brilliant, but it's because you're doing that extra acid damage to the enemy. But that's not it. You also get on any weapon, you get an extra 50 plus 50 acid damage to your weapon when you shoot them. Whatever perks you got on it, the normal damage the gun's doing, the weapon's doing, you also get a plus 50 acid damage as well on the weapon. This is truly immense. Your weapon is now doing an extra 50 damage with acid. Absolutely brilliant power armor. That's why it's so unique, and that's why Bethesda thought, well, you better make this really expensive. This is why, you know, it's very hard to build. You don't see very many characters with this armor on. So for me, this is why it is the best power armor in the game. Look at that there. They're just full dead, even being round you, because they're taking that acid damage. Brilliant. You'll see it, they'll start smoking like they are there, and they're taking damage. But your weapon also is doing that 50 plus 50 acid damage as well. It's brilliant. I love it. I love this armor. It's really worth getting, and for me, that's why I'm trying to sell it here. If you have a chance and you've got the time and the effort to go out of your way and get this armor, go and do it. Both sets, the Fallen armor, the Strangler armor, brilliant. It's up to you. Depends what build you are. If you want the solar power armor, it's totally up to you. But personally, I love the Fallen armor and the Strangler armor. It works for me. I love it. Boom! Anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're into all that sort of thing. Anyway, I'll see you soon in the Wasteland. Bye for now! And a big thank you and a shout out to all you guys who support us through the TR3B membership. Here you are, and thank you very much.